Xdesign provides a great amount of flexibility when working with sketches and 3D geometry in your model. Regions of a sketch can be used as the sketch profile for creating a 3D feature. This means you don't have to have a single closed profile, and at any time you can edit the command and add or remove other regions of that sketch to create the geometry you're looking for. Another functionality integrated in Xdesign is the use of super features, which allows you to switch the feature type at any time. If you originally created an extrude feature, you can change it to a sweep, or if the original geometry was set as a revolve that adds material, you can switch it to remove material instead. These changes can be done at any point in the design process without breaking the model and design history. In this lesson, I'll dive into showing you all these flexible options you can control when working on sketches and 3D features in your design. Sketches are the foundation for many of the 3D features used in Xdesign. These features take the selected sketch geometry and then move it along some sort of path through the 3D space. For instance, an extrude feature takes the sketch profile and moves along a line that's normal to the sketch profile. A revolve feature takes the sketch and moves it in a circle. A sweep feature takes the sketch and moves it along a custom curved path, which typically uses another sketch to define the path. And the loft feature connects two or more sketches together, creating organic, curvy geometry. To successfully make these different feature types, it's important to know how to edit sketches properly and change feature options as needed. I'll switch over to Xdesign to show you some of these techniques. Here I have a sketch that has overlapping geometry, two rectangles and a circle, which will be used to first create a revolve feature. The bottom edge has a dimension of 45 millimeters that's been added. The other sketch entities are underdefined, which means I can drag any blue element to change its position or size in the sketch. This can help you get closer to the actual proportions you're looking for before adding dimensions. I'll skip ahead to show the sketch that includes all the dimensions. Now this sketch can be used to create the first 3D feature, a revolve. I'll click on the Feature tab of the action bar and click on Revolve. This brings up the command window where all the geometry is specified and details are included. Before I fill this in, notice the top menu of the dialog box with an arrow showing, which expands when I click on Revolve. This shows a couple other features that can be used based in this sketch. This means that the revolve is part of a super feature functionality in Xdesign, which allows features to be swapped out for one another at any point, no matter when it was created in the feature order. I'll come back to this a bit later in this lesson. For this revolve, I'll choose the Z-axis as the axis of rotation. And I want to carefully choose the sketch profile. In many features, like revolve, a portion of the sketch can be used to generate the 3D geometry. For instance, I want to select this region in the lower right part of the sketch, which has the circle and smaller rectangle cutting into the shape of the large rectangle. To select only that profile, I'll clear all the default profiles selected in the command. You can select a single sketch profile like I did here, or you can select a combination of them. For now, I'll just select this one and click the green check to create the feature. Even though it was straightforward creating this revolve feature, it has a lot of flexibility in the design. As I mentioned, multiple sketch profiles can be used to create the 3D geometry. If I go back and edit the feature itself, I can hover over the upper half of the circle, which selects the entire circular profile when I click on it. This will include it in the revolve command, which you can see more clearly when I click OK. The sketch profiles aren't the only flexible aspect of the feature. As I mentioned, this is a super feature and can be changed from the revolve command to a different command. All I have to do is edit the command, click on the drop-down, and select the feature I want to use, which will be an extrude feature set to a depth of 30 millimeters. Check out how easy it was to switch between them. The sketch didn't need to be edited in any way. To wrap up, I want to show you how the same sketch can be used in multiple 3D features. I'll make sure the sketch is showing using the Design Manager, and I'll enable the Extrude command once again. This time I'll change the feature to Cutaway Geometry. I'll select the entire smaller rectangle profile to create the cut, and set the depth to 15 millimeters. When I click OK, the part has some of the geometry removed, which was accomplished using the original sketch. By using a combination of sketch profiles and super features, you'll be able to model much more intuitively with flexibility along the way.